The melody may seem simplistic, but the story behind the composer is anything but.
Tom Wiggins was a piano musical prodigy.
Born in 1856 in Columbus, Georgia, Tom Green Wiggins was a slave, born blind, with mental challenges.
He might have been autistic.
The world came to know him as Blind Tom.
He composed over 1,000 compositions.
Blind Tom almost never played a single note. His owners thought his disabilities made him useless and wanted him killed.
He was unable to work in the fields or do any kind of hard labor.
But his mother pled with Colonel James Bethune to buy the entire family to spare Tom's life. The colonel did, an act of compassion that would eventually earn the Bethune family a fortune. Blind Tom had an encyclopedic memory and could mimic sounds.
He could master anything, languages, sounds of animals.
At the age of 3, while playing in the slave owner's house, Tom found a piano.
What Tom Wiggins was able to do was to incorporate the sounds and scenes and everything he's heard and experienced and put it in his own compositions.
The inspiration for his first piece were the sounds of a thunderstorm. By the age of 5, Tom was performing for audiences around the world.
White people were in awe of his talent.
I think the musical prodigy is an apt title for what he could do. He could play 2 melodies at one time. Imagine watching that, seeing that on stage. You can understand that why audiences were astounded by what he could offer.
His most famous piece was the Battle of Manassas. Tom heard his slave owner's son describe the Confederate victory at Bull Run and played it on the Ivory Keys, dramatizing the sound of the marching soldiers and the booming cannons. Whites at the time thought Tom's music was supporting the Confederate Army. Other slaves thought he was a traitor.
There is an interesting relationship here that his music and what he's creating is benefiting the same system that is oppressing him.
Tom's oppression kept going even after slavery ended.
Through some negotiation, his mother signed away rights, so to speak.
The deal? Tom's mom got a place to live and a little money while the Bethunes kept control over Tom and his music. After more than 40 years on stage, Tom died in 1908 at the age of 59. Although his story is hidden in history, his music still has an impact today.
Blind Tom laid the groundwork for it, probably played off in jazz, and jazz played off in hip hop. So there is a continuity of cultural tradition.
In Roanoke, I'm Travell Island.